One of the most fun parts about building a new LEGO set is seeing what clever tricks or odd pieces the designers have used. So today we'll be looking at some of the most genius LEGO sets. The LEGO Lion Dance set was released in 2020 and has over 800 pieces, in which a lot of them are really clever. The main part of this set is the 5 dancing lions. These are fun little builds that cleverly combine minifigure legs with traditional bricks, which is something that LEGO doesn't do very often, so this style is great to see. Another thing worth noticing about the lions is the eyebrows. Yup, those are white bananas. While the standard yellow banana appears in nearly 150 LEGO sets, this rare white version has only ever shown up twice, in this set as well as the Red Sun's Inferno truck, but we got 6 in this set. Looking just behind the bananas though, we've got the almost just as rare white frog piece. Now these have appeared in 7 sets since being first released, and fun fact, one of the other sets with the white frogs is again Red Sun's Inferno truck. We all know how much LEGO loves frogs, such as the hilarious but genius use of 100 pink frogs for cherry blossoms on the LEGO bonsai tree. But you see, this Inferno truck set takes it to the next level with wild colors. This set has them in white, yellow, and pearl gold for a total of 22 frogs. Speaking of pearl gold though, this set has also debuted a sausage element in that color. Although eating a pure gold hot dog might not sound very appetizing, its use in this set is brilliant. Looking underneath, you can see that it's been used as a bit of the drum stand, and while we're here, check out the drum itself. It's just a brown LEGO wheel, and the symbol next to it is a gold pan. However, there's another color that's even rarer, appearing in only one set. Back in 2016, as part of the LEGO Dimensions line, LEGO put out the Adventure Time Team Pack with 2 unique minifigures and a really nice little build of BMO. If you check out the arms, you'll notice the only time that LEGO has ever used a sand blue colored sausage element. But hot dogs aren't the only food popping up in unusual places within LEGO sets. Just check out the Chevy Camaro for a truly inspired new take on a classic part. One of my viewers named Cody pointed out that the side mirrors on this Camaro are made from minifigure popsicles, which is super clever. This is actually the only set to feature these in gray, and while it might not be the most enticing color for ice cream, it certainly captures the look of the original car perfectly. Another one of my fans named Gasket mentioned that this same set features another genius solution on the inside. The gear shifter is made from a microphone, and yet another fun trick gets used on the rear bumper. Looking at the license plate holder, you can see that it's actually 2 gray axes. Lastly here though, I do have to point out the fuzzy dice hanging from the rear view mirror. They're just 2 white tiles, but they're also the perfect finishing touch. And by the way, if you know of any LEGO sets with genius techniques, let me know in the comments and I may mention it in my next video. Now, while driving, even on a LEGO road, it's important to have good visibility. Luckily, a subscriber of mine noticed that the engineers over at Ninjago City have made some great breakthroughs in city lighting. There's something just really cool about the Master Wu Dragon set, and it's not the dragon. I really like this set from the Possession season of Ninjago, but perhaps one of the most interesting things about it is the streetlights. Those hanging light bulbs are just blank white minifigure heads. They are the perfect shape and size for the scale of this build. But what's also interesting are the pieces holding these in place. Each lamp is supported by a paint roller element. We see almost the exact same setup in Kai's Blade Cycle and Zane's Snowmobile, but with translucent red instead of white. But you see, it's not just Ninjago City that uses this technique, because in 2018, which was 3 years after the Master Wu Dragon, LEGO brought a similar design to the mainline LEGO City theme with the Street Lamps accessory set. This 34-piece set used some transparent heads to create a few different streetlights, as well as a mailbox, newspaper stand, and a camera. LEGO has quite a mixed history with gun pieces. For decades, they didn't make any at all, and for much of the 80s and 90s, they were just mostly found in themes like pirates and western, up until LEGO Star Wars sets began coming out in 1999. The idea is that the company didn't want violence to be seen as child's play, and that's truly a noble goal. So it's always great when LEGO shows that these gun elements can be used for something more than just fantasy battles. For instance, just consider the 620R set. This thing is full of really ingenious elements, including several gun pieces, Pop open the hood and take a look at the exhaust manifold, and you'll find 4 revolvers doing a great job at replicating the original engine of the car. If you look closely, you'll probably also notice the whip element used for the wiring. This set even features a submachine gun element holding the rear view mirror on the dashboard. Brilliant. But you see, there's many other sets that have found unorthodox ways of using guns too. Down in the comments, Teddy informed me that on page 24 of book 3 of the instructions for the LEGO Succulent set, step number 10 calls for 6 gun elements to be used to hold the petals of the flower, giving them a much more natural angle. Turning firepower into a delicate flower is definitely an accomplishment, so way to go, LEGO. Honestly, the LEGO Botanicals line is a real masterclass in clever parts usage. In the dried flower centerpiece set, for example, LEGO makes heavy use of unusual parts. These orange flowers are made up of 3 minifigure epaulets and a single white stud. The giant red flower in the middle is made up of 24 minifigure ore elements, and a hat is used in the very center. Other examples from the set include the use of gears to form a flower stalk and stacks of crowns to create dried wheat. One more set that puts parts where they don't normally belong is the Nano Gauntlet from 2022. Building a fully articulated hand from LEGO isn't exactly an easy feat, and the designers here did an amazing job. But that's not necessarily what I found interesting about this set. Just over each of the Infinity Stones, there's a small golden square. But it's probably not the piece that you expect, because it's actually just a minifigure messenger bag that's been turned upside down. Thanks to Maul for mentioning it in the comments, and if you're enjoying this video, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications to make sure that you never miss an upload. However, there's more to a clever design than just using a classic piece in a new way. Sometimes it's about creating the perfect look, such as in the Hogwarts Icon set, which features several neat things. In fact, there's so much going on in this build that I don't have enough time to talk about everything, but here are my favorite genius designs within. Harry's glasses are simple, elegant, and wearable, but the really amazing details in this set can be found in the books. The 2 top books make great use of these patterned 1x2 bricks to create the pages, and the end result is simply amazing. But what might be the most underrated part of this set is actually the book on the bottom, Tom Riddle's Diary. The open pages in this book are designed in an amazing way. These are groups of wall elements that don't clip together, but instead they get stacked and simply slide into place. I've seen this used in fan-made sets, but never really before in an official LEGO offering, so this was a real treat when LEGO fully implemented it. The crease at the center of the book is also fantastic and might be the most scholarly stack of plastic bricks I've ever seen. Now, another set that manages to perfectly create a unique look is the Majestic Tiger. This set makes amazing use of both printed bricks and built sections to make one of the most realistic animal builds that LEGO has released in recent years. On either side, the beast has 2 2x1 printed tiles at the top, and below these, the stripes are built using some very clever snot techniques, and the colors and angles just match up perfectly. I'm always happy when LEGO uses printed pieces instead of stickers, because there's nothing worse than trying to apply small stickers. Now, there's actually another hidden secret in this set aimed at making it incredibly biologically accurate, but some people question whether this was a step too far. Ironically, some of the smallest details can be found in one of the largest LEGO sets. The LEGO Titanic set lives up to its name at a whopping 54 inches long. Every detail of the famous ship was painstakingly recreated in plastic, and the designers went to great lengths to get them right. A viewer named Vanessa commented on one of her favorites, the benches all along the upper deck. Made from a 1x2 with a bar handle attached to a door rail piece, the final result is incredibly accurate for just 2 pieces. Also, the fact that they're built directly into the deck and only pop out a bit is amazing. But even going below decks, there's no shortage of genius at work here. Each cabin is equipped with at least a bed, and some of the target ones are even decorated with tables and tiled floors. It really is impressive how much detail they managed to squeeze into each room with only a few LEGO pieces. You can even clearly make out where the bathroom is. Going even further into the hull of the ship, these engines themselves have some unusual parts to be found. The pistons down here are all topped with standard barrel pieces. And speaking of which, click this video to see some weird but genius LEGO sets, and don't forget to subscribe for more LEGO videos.